We are all unique. We are unique. Our appearance is unique. Our worldview of this world is different. Our needs, our desires. Is there any truth in this? Maybe. If I say yes, then I will be wrong. And if I say no, I will also be wrong. We are told that we are unique, but at the same time, we are criticized for being different. If we are all unique, then we are all not unique at the same time. Why do we need inscriptions on the stands? Yes, these are great people, but the key word is people. Thomas Hobbes said that men are by nature selfish, and without a strong state, life would be solitary, poor, disgusting, cruel, and short. Jean-Jacques Rousseau said that people are good by nature, but society and civilization spoil them. If I begin to adhere to one principle, I will be opposed to other principles. Conflicts will not be avoided. Yes, they spoil their health. But if you think deeper, I would like to know the real reason why, and not the banal answer. But they should be condemned, because with their smoke they harm not only themselves, but also passers-by with their smell of smoke. Speaking of uniqueness, our standards for other people are very similar. We always want something better. Don't we look alike? Our friends, loved ones, and people we like. We want the same thing. To be happy. To be happy. And as soon as we break up and become disappointed, only then will we take what we do not need. Discipline is good. Without it, we would not have made the progress we have now. But when that discipline led to us not just running out of time, but we just don't have time, not to mention free time, we just don't make it anymore. The sun heats the water in puddles, rivers, seas, and it evaporates, turning into water vapor. Then the vapor rises, cools, forming clouds. When the clouds become saturated, the water returns to the ground in the form of residues. Plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and use it to create organic matter. When plants and animals die, microorganisms decompose them, releasing carbon into the soil or air. Burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, gas, returns carbon to the atmosphere. Seas and oceans absorb carbon dioxide, some of which settles at the bottom as sedimentary rocks. But if you look for primary sources, where did all this come from? Appeared, created. Everything has a beginning and an end, but where did it all begin? Does infinity exist? What will say more, letters or numbers? In any case, these are two pieces of information. We're looking for wealth that counts in numbers, and if things that are priceless, we subconsciously bought them. Values are always copied at the expense of other opinions and goals, based on what we see. A kind of combination. It doesn't matter what happens now and what happens next. Like our path, our future life, religion that gives us some answers and beliefs, or that immerse them in us, they are also somewhat similar. Non-religious people also ask themselves this question. Science is also looking. Only everything happens now, no matter what happened and what is happening now. Alexander Sergeyevich Pushkin. He made a huge contribution to culture, although everyone knows more than Lermontov or Tolstoy. But should I be ashamed that I don't know him? He's exactly the same person as me. Every person has their bad sides as well. Addiction to alcohol, relationships in his personal life, contradictions to power, a tendency to sarcasm and ridicule, sharp tongue, temper, dueling what was his gambling and his debts. Is the person bad? It is hard to answer this question. But he is also, like us all, just a person. I thought I was talking about being here and now. What about worrying about the future? What will I become when I grow up? What will I do? Why? Where will I go to study? Who will I be when I grow up? Will my choice be right? Will I like it? Or will I become what I was told to be? Already decided who I will be? Where will I go? And where will my road line up? What will I be useful in? I want to be useful in the first place. What do I really like? Inspiration from any business always changes.
Oops.
Who I wanted to be a week ago, 2 weeks, a month, to a year. Should I be worried about that now? Music is art, but it can be created mathematically. Pythagoras proved that the harmony of sounds obeys numerical laws, and Guido d'Arezzo made music accessible by inventing a system of musical notation that allowed recording and transmitting melodies. Our world is designed so that everything can be understood and reproduced. Creativity is not an art, but the ability to find new solutions in any profession. An architect builds buildings, an accountant optimizes accounting, a salesman improves communication with customers, the janitor creates order, even where we do not see it. Isn't this art? Even now, I'm getting distracted again. The main question I want to ask myself is, who am I? What do I want? I know I want happiness. Perhaps I really fly just in the clouds, and all I think about is all trifles, and it hardly means anything. My 5 for the outline. My 2 only for the fact that I decided to say not only good sides, but also bad. My 3 on the subject of music, but for the fact that I was distracted, but I managed to finish the outline. Arguing is pointless. Why they scold me? Because these are just grades. Grades mean how I was rated or what I know. it is time to stop dreaming and do what we sincerely want. After all, you did it too. You also stopped thinking. And no one is to blame.